Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. In today's video, I'm going to explain how to filter and collect the changed records in Power Apps Gallery Control. And before we get into the actual video, let me show you something. So here we recently developed some applications using the Power Apps, Power Automate and SharePoint using these technologies. So if you are interested to use those applications, you can come to this svguides.com page, and under this products you can able to see we have recently added this travel authorization Power Apps app and Power Apps expense claim request app. So if you click on those application, this type of page will open, so you can download the complete solution for this application. In this page we are also providing some video tutorial. So in this video we are explaining that complete functionality of that application, and installation guide also we have provided. If you want, you can also request for a demo, and if you want to just see what are the screens present in this application, you can able to see over here, and we are also mentioning the complete functionalities of each screen, so you can able to see here. And we are also displaying some of the emails, that how it will look whenever the user will get notified if they perform something like requesting for the travel things like that. So you can able to see here, and we are also generating the PDF from Power Automate itself. So this is all about the travel authorization app. Same for the Power Apps expense claim application. You can download the complete solution over here. In this page also we are explaining the complete details of each screen and about the email things also. If you want any changes, you can contact us. We will help you on that. Now let's get into the actual video. So here you can see I have a gallery control which is having one text input control for this performance score. So I can able to provide the input for this each record. And when I click on this get updated records, it will automatically display only the updated records. So this requirement I got from the client. I thought it is helpful for everyone, so I'm doing this one. And now let me show you here. If I provide the performance score for this item, and for this item also I will provide 10 and 5. And now when I click on this one, you can see only those two records here it is displaying. Same if I provide anything, then it will automatically get. This example is explaining about like how we can get the whatever performance score we are providing, that records only how we can get into data table. Now I will tell you the step-by-step procedure to implement this example. So for that one, first we need to add one button control. And if you are following the naming conventions, you can provide the name for this button control like that. And then we have to provide this code in its onSelect property. Now let me explain how this code is working. So here we will first concentrate on this one, and then later I will tell you why I have added this code. So first you can see I created one collection named employee collection, and this collection is having the fields like employee ID, employee name and performance code. So for these two columns I have provided the data manually itself, and for this performance score I took the blank value, so it will be empty every time. And then I added one gallery control. In this gallery control items property, I simply provided that collection. So it is containing all the records. When I click on this, you can able to see and this the data, and it is the blank. So within the gallery, just add one text labels and provide this item dot id to get the id, and for the employee name, this item dot employee name, and add one text input control for this item dot performance, because we are giving input to these items, right? So we need to take the text input control, and within the default property just provide this item dot performance score. So after doing that one, in the button on select property we have to do the following steps. So here you can see I created one more collection. This collection is the updated employee collection. Now let me tell you how this code is working. So we will start from the depth of the formulas. So here you can see I am using the filter function. Within that I am taking all the items from this gallery one. So gallery dot all items I have provided. And so this filter function is used to get only the to get only the records which we have provided the value for this performance score. So to get only those items, I am using this is not blank function. So if I am providing like this, it will take each like it will check each item of this gallery, and then if the text performance, this text input control, I provided the naming convention like txt performance. So if this text input control is blank, then it won't take that array item. If it is not blank, then only that entire item it will take. So this filter function only filter the records which is having the performance score. So you can see when I will provide one more performance score. And now if we click on this filter function, you can see it is containing two records, both 101 and 102 records. If I provide for this one 104, and you can see now it is containing three records, 101, 102 and 104. So this filter function will get only the records which we have provided that performance score. Now how this we have collect now we collected all the filtered records from this gallery, and then what we have to do is we have to create for this updated employee collection. We have taken three more fields like which is same as the previous collection only. So that is like employee ID, employee name, performance score. So for these columns we have to assign the data like whatever the records we filtered from this gallery. So after filtering, we are using this for all function. This is for to iterate over each item, whatever this filter function is giving. So now this filter function is giving only three records, right? So the for all function go through each record one by one, and then it will fetch the employee ID from this filter function output, and then it will assign it to this employee ID field. Same employee name also it will fetch and then assign it to this employee name. And for the performance score, it is taken from this text input control. So here you can see this text input control name is txt performance, right? So using the value function, we are converting it into number, and then we are assigning to this performance score column. So using the filter, so for all function, we are iterating over each items that the filter function is returning. And then I used the show columns function at the top of this for all function. Why I have used that one is if I click on this filter, you can see it is showing next arrow 5, performance record 5, like it is showing different names, right? And here our requirement is to get only these three fields. So I'm using this show column functions, and within that you can see it is closed over here. So and the for all function is closed over here. So show columns function, the data source we are taking like this, whatever the for all function is taking, and then we have to mention the columns which we want to display in this updated employee collection. So I have mentioned these three columns: employee ID, employee name and performance score. Now this show columns function, when you click, you can able to see only these three columns data it is showing. And now whatever the show columns function is giving this output, we are assigning into this updated collection, updated employee collection. So we have given this collection in the button on select property, right? So whenever I click on this one, it will that updated employee collection will fetch all the values. So you can able to see here also only three records, right? It is containing those three records over here. And now to display this data in the data table control, simply I added one data table control, and in its items property, I provided updated employee collection. So whenever I click on this one, it will fetch whatever the records that I have provided performance score, and then it will display over here. So after adding the data table also, sometimes it won't show the fields. If you want to add, just click on this pre-selected, or I will show you. Let me add one more tab in the data table. So for this, you can also provide data like this updated employee collection. Now you can see it is showing edit fields even after I am providing the data source for this items property. So you just click on this one, click on this add field. You can see it is providing the columns name. Just check all the columns and click on add. Then it will automatically add those columns into this data table. So like this, you can include all the columns and display the updated records. Let me remove this one. So this way you can simply get the updated records from the gallery and display in the data table. I hope you understand how to collect and display the only changed records from gallery control to data table control. And thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe our channel.